uh, the big bad wolf. I'm scared if I do that, dogs are gonna be barking. Big, big wolf. I forgot the stream. Might be okay. Titles. All right. Um. Okay, so we're back. We have a whole bunch of things to do today, I think. So, make sure we get people. The big back roll. Oh. I don't really want to. Just gonna wait for people, I guess. Right now. We got split around. I think we should do some things too. Yeah, this. Oh, you should see it. Oh, that needs. The big bad wolf. Needs. Fortnite. How much? Hold on. Need 1,000. Uh, I thought I was able to give give us back. Okay. This needs a lot. Hold on. The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf needs 1,000. We're not even there yet. Bubble. Sorry, I was hanging out with. I was actually had my dogs in my room for like an hour because they still love me and all that. I kicked them out because I'm live streaming. I mean, they're already out of my room, so yeah, I'm kind of getting bored. So just start live streaming. Gosh, it's crazy how much I need. Not even close to it. If this is the wrong item, I'm seriously going to be so angry. Okay, we're almost there. I'm just gonna put it. I can't do that way. I gotta do it this way. That's how much I need. That, and then I need other things like rack. Like racks, bro. Where can I find them? I don't know. Jesus. I still need one of these two. Kind of wish you're not able to. Or is it? I don't think it is in there. Maybe it is, and I just. Oh, I got like myself. Literally. Well. Alright, let's see. 50. What? Oh, that's upload. That. I mean, this. Don't mind me this. Don't mind that. There's just gonna be a whole bunch of these. Anyway, so I think the next thing that we're gonna try to do is this and fixing the walls because as we saw before. So that's probably what we're gonna do next is that. But before we do that, we gotta figure out what is new in the factory section. So in the factory section, we got this now, and we got a second version, and we got this theme, which we're gonna test these out and see how well these do. These are still here. Those were already there. So let's figure out what this is. So you're basically just a furnace, right? You're basically. Wow. Okay, so you're able to do this. You're able to make these, and that's pretty much it. If you're able to do this, okay, that's cool. So this could cook two things at once, which is actually very effective in my opinion. So that's cool. Noted. And then we have the version 2, which I think it's faster. I think maybe. Only one way to test it out though. So. Buddy, you take no names, bro. If I just can't sing, I'm gonna like get off YouTube. I might stream more of this. Okay, let's see. How fast is this? Now only a couple more. And it looks different too. Looks more cooler looking. Wow. Mining? Oh, it's so quickly mining this. Is this quicker than this miner? Oh. Yeah, this is slower. No way. This is actually faster. Double times faster. Wow. This is double times faster than... So, this one's just faster, which is nice, which is very cool. Power. We have different types of power stuff. We used to have, I think, one of these or some of these, and now we have power towers and other things. Now we have marker 2 of this, so this might be double times quicker than the other one. So let's do it side by side. Oh, this is go up. Wait, that could go up. I didn't know that. I thought that. Oh, so it could go up now. Let's see how fast this goes. Let's see how fast it is. So we're gonna drop now. Hit the. Yep, definitely more faster and more proof. Yeah, faster and quicker. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. And then we have the next one, which is this, which I haven't really used this before, but it's basically a marker 3 of that. And then we got these, which we have pipes now. We have pipe 1 and then other stuff. And then these are already here. These are new too, which is cool. And we, I got this in the stream, so you know. But that transport, we have different types of transport now. We have a truck station, which is cool. We have this and this. We have whatever these are, pipes and whatever. These are already here. There's nothing new of those, nothing new of these, because we already got this in the last stream. That's pretty much it. Now we got blueprints for some reason, and also we got that's actually kind of it. That's all we really got. We got this, which is new, a blueprint. Oh, it's so big. That's what she said. I'm sorry.
Once you have built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it. It will then be available in the Blueprints tab of your build menu. Blueprints can always be edited to correct mistakes or optimize. If you find yourself struggling to work within the set size restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
No way. Okay, this is so cool. Well, we got this now, so now we can just blueprint thing. I can't really touch it or interact with it here. But this is it's cooler. You meant to say. That's what I meant to say myself. Which is nice, more improved, more better, more efficient. Tired of the train. More efficient, I would say. Now, the next thing that I actually kind of want to try it out, so I'm gonna build something really quick, just so I can figure this out. So, a blueprint. The big bad wolf. We got the base down. Now we're gonna add some stuff. We're gonna add some stairs because this is just a test. This is just a test. We're gonna add a stair here, one stair here, right? And then we're gonna add a second floor, which is going to be thin. Or yonder. Again, this is just a tester. I'm not really gonna use this as anything. I might use it in the future, but right now we're just trying to figure this thing out. How this thing works, fathers. Okay. ramps. There's different types of ramp that you could use. These are like stairs, which I like. Or Alright, now we're gonna hit here, and we're gonna blueprint this thing. We're gonna name it U, or Y, not U, Y. Or I'm assuming the U. And then we could do an image. We're not really gonna do an image. That's pretty much it, and we're just gonna hit save. Now it's saved as a blueprint. Then we're going to our blueprints. We're going to here. Now we're just able to blueprint things. Wow. I actually love this a lot. Alright, now it's time to get rid of this. Get rid of it. I know there's a way to multi-select. I just forgot how to do that. Blueprint. Oh. Do it. Toggle. Guess it's coming from my buddy, homie. Yeah, like that. Ah. Okay, so this makes more sense. Now it's time to figure out other things as well. So right now, I think what we need to do on this one in particularly is obviously upgrade the things. Like this already has 100 rolls. I mean, iron rolls and that stuff. We're gonna upgrade this to this. Pretty much, we're gonna change these. So this is gonna be upgraded. So these are gonna be changed. They're gonna be pretty much gone. Like so. So we're gonna do a lot of things, but right now we're just gonna figure out what things we have to do and change in particularly, which we're not gonna really have to worry about that entirely. But now we got different tiers now. So now we have tier 4. Now we have like a couple more left: 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Pretty much. That's all we have left. So right now, we're gonna be changing these all out to marker 2. And of course all these as well, which we're gonna select all these right here. And we're gonna get rid of these and change these to 3. And that. And this. And this. And this. And we're gonna get rid of all that. Now, the next step is getting rid of these because they're in the way, I would say. That. And so we're gonna select all these. And get rid of these that we don't need right now because we're not using these. And put this over here. Alright, there's something else. Alright. So now we're gonna add some colors now. The next step is adding colors to this. I'm actually gonna use a special color for this one. The big bad wolf. Oh. We got chrome. Oh, that looks so cool. that a lot. I like the way it looks. Okay. Now we're gonna take this, pop in here, pop that in there. We're gonna do some things. I think we should make these actually. Hold on. Sadly enough, I'm gonna get rid of that and replace it because I kind of want this to be facing this way. You guys can get my giraffe right here. I want these to be facing this way, and then we're gonna connect these all together, and they'll all be in their paths and all that. So, now time for the color. Color. I like this a lot. I like the way it look, bro. The shiny of it. Oh my god. Quality in the game is so mad at me. Wait, I want to see what this looks like on these. Bad. Now this is going to be, I think, a factory. I just have to figure out what exactly type of factory it's going to be and other things as well. But these are pretty much ready. They're fully maxed out with ores and all that. Now the next thing is doing the smelting factory and actually upgrading it, I would say. So to do that, in particularly, we're gonna have to change it in many ways. So sadly enough, these guys are going to have to be retired. So we're gonna take this out of the commission and this one too. Now these storage, on the other hand, we're gonna keep these guys. We're gonna keep them for a while because I don't think there's any other storage like that, and we're gonna figure that one out next. But I don't think there's any upgrade to storage. Where the heck is the storage at? Actually, there is a upgrade with storage. There is a now 2 storage bins. That will be the next upgrade. But this won't fit. So we have a whole bunch of upgrades to do in this particular section. And also the walls as well. So the walls are officially going to be committed, and I'm sorry that they are, but they're going to be sadly enough retired. So RIP to the original walls and RIP to my original design. I did a magnificent job with it, and I forever will keep this in my heart. So I'm gonna get rid of these walls in the front, and we're gonna replace them with the newer, improved walls, which I wanted to do in the first place, but I couldn't do because it didn't let me. So we're gonna do these walls next. So we're gonna do these ones next. These ones look more factory, so we're gonna change these ones right here. We are gonna keep it with the same color, and I forgot to leave this one open and this one open because in particular we need that different. They're still gonna be the same color, as you can tell. They're gonna be the basic black with these ones, but instead of them looking like flat, they're gonna be looking like new improved walls. And I think the roof we might change as well, because the roof is really just, it's too small down here. So we're gonna change it. Oh wait, did I not do that? But yeah, we're gonna basically change it. So this is going to look. I know it's working. Sorry, my mom just came home from work. Alright. Now, the next step is adding this. And also changing color to it. So I have candy in my mouth right now. Boom. Now, these are smaller looking. And, you know, it just looks better. So, we're cooking. I'm cooking right now. Keep pressing the wrong button. I don't know how to disconnect it. Alright. So, basically I'm getting rid of these old walls, so, and putting those ones in. Hello? Oh, that's max? Oh, okay, that's lame. That pretty much we got this. Did not see that. Now, I think the next step is, we don't have to change, I don't think this right now, because we're not really going to use this, I don't think. But this, I think, might fit with the new improved smelters. So the smelters are pretty big. Like, I'll show you guys how big they are. They're kind of more wider than taller. So, that means we're going to have problems with spaces, like, in generally. So, which means, sadly enough, the old roof have to go. And we have to build it taller as well. But right now, let's get all the walls and nice and ready. Because that's what we're going to basically do next, is getting the walls nice and ready. So, this is a shortcut because that's what I'm going to use today to build. I don't know what is this supposed to do? That like I can't rotate it? I don't know. I'm trying to do more than 2. This one's kind of trickier to do. Like on the destroy thing, you know. Okay. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, my. Okay, I'm muted because the dogs are barking. How do I do the bottom like destroy? I literally forgot how to do that. Is this? No, that's just one. Oh, it's this. All right. All right. My brain is working for some reason. That sadly enough, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing as this. I'm just gonna get rid of all this, and also the roof is gonna have to go too. Sadly enough, all these guys. Oh boy, so yeah, that's it. At the moment. Right, so now let's start building a wall again. Up. Like so, like this. Now, the next step of this whole new upgrade of this factory is we can't really go wider anymore. Like we could go wider like right here, I would say. The problems is it's the rocks, you know, they're stuck. I mean, they're permanently there. Like I can't. I don't think I'm able to destroy them. So sadly enough, we're gonna have to change that. All right. So this is yeah. So get this next. I think the whole entire plan is to just get rid of all this and okay, I got a piece of candy. I'm locking in with the candy right now. Okay, so I think we might do a 3-story or a 4-story, like pretty tall. Maybe add a stair somewhere. I'll control you. I'm a feeder to the wolves when you get nasty back at me. R.I.P. to Oliver Tree. should have added the floor. You wanna play me that way? Is there like a tool that I could freaking get? That like breaks things? Let me see. I'm a gonna how you wanna play me that way? You bet that you double face on purpose. Portable miner. Huh. I'll try this. I'm gonna try that. This or this. I wanna see if that will work. So I'll try that maybe some other time. Maybe it's for like this. I don't really know. But I hate that there's freaking rocks in this game because like, what am I supposed to do? I can't do anything with it. You know. So these are so big. Why isn't that? Bro, the weird services are actually gonna get to me right now. I placed the most biggest flooring and it's still not even doing its job. That'll be bad. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hold the roof. Alright. So we got two. We might have a slight problem, I would say, kinda. With the things. So this is going to be placed. Remove that and remove that. I'm gonna place it with these walls, rotate it, and then rotate, and then build, and then this is the front. Actually, no, we'll leave the front open. And then color it. And then color that. And then so the reason why I did this and make it wider is because of these. So this needs space, right? To do that, or I would say to place those, we're going to sadly enough have to place it like this, or do a weird thing, because if we can't, like, you see this goes straight, this will go straight into here, straight into there, as you can see, right? This one, sadly enough, will have to kind of turn a little bit, as you can see, like, it'll like go right here, and then it'll keep going like straight all the way to there, kinda like that. So it's gonna look funky looking. My plan was not to do it like that, but you know, it's fine. But it's gonna look funky looking. I don't know, it kind of sounds weird, but it's going to be like that, sadly enough. And this, sadly enough, is going to have to connect to those guys. Or maybe not, I don't really know. We're gonna figure that out. But, and also this, sadly enough, this has to be extended too, because there's not enough room. So we have a good amount of these cookers right here. Storage wise, I think we're fine with storage for now. We don't have infinite amount of storage yet, but we have 2 now of storage, which is, I realize, a huge W. So basically each of these are gonna have their own storage. Basically each of these are gonna have their own separate storage. Because first off, we're not gonna do anything bad at thing. We're not gonna do anything bad with that. Now, I think this is where these come in handy, I think. Maybe not, I don't really know. I'm so confused how does this work? What? What do you do? Auto pick up. I don't want that. The auto pick up stuff. It looks like I'm not able to interact with this. Okay. Okay, wait. Wait, what? What? How does this work? So, how do I rotate this? Because I can't. Are you telling me, like, one of these are gonna have to go here? I can't place that there? This is confusing. Maybe it's supposed to be like this? Like this? Because how am I gonna get these up towards the tippy top? Like, do I need to do that? Or is that just for... I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to actually do that. I think I only need to go towards one direction and the other direction. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Always plan ahead, I would say. Alright, so we got that now. Time for the next thing. I think we only need... Yeah, because we only have 2. Yeah, sadly enough, we're not done. Connect 2 to here, and then... I think that's all we have for mining opportunities. For iron. This is different types of item. Right now. And then that's a different type of item too. Yeah, sadly enough, we're only gonna have to use 2, so... Right. Time to connect these now. So, I think the plan is to connect this to, like, here in the middle, or just... Or maybe... Yeah, we're gonna use separate belts. Separate things, but... Bring that upwards on accident. at that money printing through. So basically, in theory, or maybe not theory. Wait a minute. This is a different type of item. Oh no. Oh. Well, I did not think about that. I thought this was an item. I didn't realize that it needs. Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's kind of sad. That was just gonna be an upgrade. Great. So now, like 50% of this is gonna have to be changed for a while. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, but that's kind of like a huge W though. Kinda. That was not a W. That was actually Phil right there. I thought I did not think through. Do not start. Not yet. Storage. Wrong thing. Oh yeah, storage. No. I have so much stuff in my inventory. But bang. Bang, I see bang. It is moving this thing. It is moving it fast. I can't even hear it. I seen it. Wow, building the most coolest factory ever. Right. Pulling in. Okay, I can't do this one. What? Gets rid of the stuff. Down, 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 down. One in a tiny down, down. Fine. Wait. Ah. Is this just the real life? Is this just fantasy? Cut in the bed. No escape from reality. I'm just a poor boy. Mama, just kill the man. Why did I not The bottom's already full, bro. Is it? This is just gonna be the ending of tonight. Oh, I wanna try building this. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can you hold up for a second? I was trying to cook with this, but I don't think I am cooking with this right now. Wait. What? Why is it going from there? I can't. Okay, wait. I used it then the wrong way. Alright, hold on. Is this supposed to be like one of these? No, because that just looks weird. So it's not that. What? Do I need to choose the wrong one? Did I choose the wrong one? That's 8. This is 8 too. I'm trying to build a roof right now and it's not working so well. It's not working so well right now. It's not going so well. So that's a ramp. Wall ramp. That. Okay. So that doesn't actually say a roof. Oh. These are roofs. Ah! Okay. So we need to get the ramp. We need to get the ramp, I guess. This, again. Up here. Up here. Hold on, I'm gonna try this. And then here. What does that look like? Ah, that looks confusing looking. That looks hard to stare at. I'm trying to build a roof, I would say. I'm trying to. Because the system will automatically stop when it's full. That looks... Or that looks hard to look at. Kinda. Well, we got the roof. So what do we use to cover it? Like, do we use this? Maybe not. Because that's, like, not gonna work, but... I just switched to something. I would just rotate it. Yeah, so that's too tall. So maybe this might work. I don't think so. This is just gonna be the... No, because if I do like that, that's gonna be weird too. So how do I freaking do this? So, like this. No, like this. But try to get it under it. Okay, no. Why is this so hard to flipping do? Like, that's perfectly connecting, that's perfectly lining up. But the next problem is that I can't fill it. What am I gonna use to fill it in? Like, how? And like, I can't even put this... Yeah, what the heck? This is... Roof... Why is roofing in this thing so hard? In this game? Like, it shouldn't be that difficult. But it is so difficult. But it is so difficult. So I can't... Maybe I have to use these. That's why there's the point of having a basic wall. In there. Maybe there is a reason why to have a basic wall. And then... Nope. And then... Nope. And then... Nope. This is like a puzzle piece. Wait. Are you telling me I could just... get rid of that and just do a freaking wall? Why did I not think that the first time when I did it? Why did I not think about that when I did it the first time? Did it stop? No, it's still going. Not yet. It's gonna stop pretty soon. Forced roof in the Italian life. I'm just a poor man. A vent. I got a vent. Wow. Large vent. What else if I do add it? Does that add anything? Or does it just add as a... I'm just a little boy. That's good looking. I'm going through stuff. Alright. Now, roof color. What should we decide on roof color? This or black? I think there's way too much black, so we're gonna balance it out by doing a nice little green color thing. To do nature. Colors. Nature's calling. Yeah, nature's actually calling it now. I'm calling it green. Green like the swamp. It is. Nice. Okay. We got most of it done. We got everything done. I'm going to poop my pants tonight. I'm absolutely joking. If I did, I would be fine. No, it would suck. I hate it. But it never happens to me. I know it seems like it does, but it doesn't. Some YouTubers say they will poop their pants, but 50% of the time, they don't. Like, you like it that I added 50% of the time? Yeah, that's fun, right? Don't you think? Boom, nice green. Right, we got the roof. Kind of nice. I like the roof. It actually looks kind of nice. Look, it looks nice looking. Now, the hardest thing is, if I'm going to build a roof, where am I going to start? Like, if I'm going to physically build a roof next. Because... this is not going to be easy. Hold on. I might do this wrong. Please forgive me. I will try to figure out the roofing right now, but right now I'm just trying to figure this out. So that is going to be that roof. This roof right here, and then we got these little corners where we got a flat roof. We got these. We got these. So maybe in theory we can place this. Maybe in theory place that in the corner like that. Maybe in theory we're like in this corner. I think I'm doing this in the wrong. I think I'm actually doing this wrong. So I think what we need to do is we need to face these outwards, because you can see that's inwards. These need to be facing outwards because in usual houses there's a roof that goes like under. So these need to get towards the other direction because realistically that's what houses look like. So we're gonna need to quickly go into here, rotate it towards that way. And then we need to go and get the roofs again. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out, guys, so this might take me a while. Let me add this in here. No way. No way, bro. No way, Jose. Alright. No way. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did it. 10 toes and standing in a minute. Got $100 trillion in my bank account. Can't fight with me because I got all the girls. You got nothing and I got all the chicks. You don't understand what it's like being like me. I got 50K in my bank account. You can't stop me. I know what to do with this 50K in my bank account. I think I perfectly done it. I'm just a poor boy. I'm just a man. I got caught in a bad time. No escape from reality. Right. Dented. You might ask, how did I get myself in this situation? It starts from the very beginning. I was only 15 years old. My mom decided to get drunk last night. I'm joking. This never happened. Oh, hail to the Lord. Alright. Now. Alright. Alright, so we got the roof. I think this looks nice. But I might struggle on the rest, I think. Because, first off, what do I do? Ugh. Hour, bro. I might record this, or maybe not. Or maybe I'll just make a separate world just so I can play, because I like playing this game a lot. It's pretty fun. Okay, well, I'm just